Well, I think autonomous car sharing will allow for a fantastic user experience because as a customer, you really don't need to walk to the car anymore, but the car will come to you. And even when arriving at your destination, the car will park itself autonomously or go and pick up the next customer. It'll be more efficient and most importantly, it'll be super convenient.
I think actually that autonomously driving vehicles in general will open up a whole range of opportunities for people who didn't have a chance so far to use vehicles on their own. Be it the elderly, be it disabled people, be it children, be it people that have no driving licenses. Autonomous car sharing very specifically brings a lot of comfort and convenience with it, especially just to give you an example, if you go shopping. You're coming out of a shop, you have a lot of paper bags in your hand, it's raining cats and dogs actually, and you can just call the car to come by and pick you up. How amazing is that?
I think in terms of operation, autonomous car sharing will make a big difference. Because right now every car sharing operator tries to bring their cars as close to the customer as possible. For example, really by setting up car sharing stations in residential areas or at traffic hotspots. In future, we don't need those stations anymore, and the cars don't need to be as close to the customer anymore because anyways the car will come to the customer whenever needed. And that means operators will need fewer cars. Free-floating car sharing and station-based car sharing as a business model will merge. And also the availability of car sharing, I mean the area covered by super convenient car sharing services will grow significantly.
On top of that, there's more factors to be considered. For example, efficiency. Actually, autonomously driving vehicles will open up a lot of time people will have at their hands actually for doing different things than they do today. So not commuting to work, but using the time to actually do emails, be on the phone. It will also have a huge benefit on the cost side. Autonomously driving vehicles do not have to look for expensive parking spaces in the cities. They can park themselves in unlit, unventilated areas where vehicles are standing much tighter to each other because no one has to get out. And last but not least, it also has a safety aspect. So actually, most accidents that today happen on roads actually are based on human failures. Autonomously driving vehicles don't do that. Computers drive differently.
Well, I think autonomous car sharing will come in two phases. Phase one will be that the car comes to the customer and moves away when not needed anymore. But the customer will still drive the car himself or herself, so the cars will still have a steering wheel. Prototypes are already in development, and I would assume that at larger scale those vehicles would be available as of 2020. Second phase would be that the car sharing vehicles would not have a steering wheel anymore, but really drive the customer autonomously. And I'd assume those vehicles, fully automated car sharing vehicles, available by the year of 2025.